are here with the east side, near east side of Columbus neighborhood to help give some encouragement to the neighbors and to know that they are supported. This is a new project with the Interfaith Youth of Columbus, and today our Spruce Up Day. It's a concept that has grown from a dream that Eboo Patel had in Chicago, and it's called Interfaith Youth Core. And building on that model, we just want to get kids together, young people and their mentors, to really work together for just projects, to use their common values across their religions. Yes. Have you divide up the kids and sort of select folks to come with you? It'd be nice to know who those names are so we can kind of keep track of if we lose kids. But the team captains are in yellow, obviously, and their colors are how you designate, what group you're with. That matches on the map what your section is. The section that we're in right now is blue, and it's about a block and a half around. You'll see on the map where the things are designated. If you lose your way, there's another designation, 2 other maps. Work from the closest end outwards, just in case you don't have time to get to the other end of your section. And pay particular attention to the alleyways, because those tend to be the ones that get neglected. Greet the neighbors. If they're out and about, ask them what they'd like you to do, if they have preferences. If you see trash along the way, I don't think anybody would object to you picking that up. We're going to let you go first and scope out the areas with trash grabbers and bags, and then come back to us, the people in yellow, or one of the people in yellow, to borrow some tools that you may need that you don't have with you from the get-go. All right, because we've got to keep tabs on them.
I just want to say on the abandoned houses, why they should be on the porches. If you see somebody in them, let me know, or whoever, let your captain know, and then don't interact with them through an abandoned house.
There's glass around and there's needles around. Be cautious.
The drumming is about waking up the neighborhood to let them know that we are cleaning it up and come and join us. That's what the drumming's about. And it makes the work for the workers more pleasant when they hear the music.
How do you like the idea about cleaning?
Oh, I love it. There's a bunch of trash behind my house over there on ladder. A bunch of just the trash cans, those plastic trash cans, 2 or 3 of them are just turned over. They're empty, but they're turned over, and somebody just put trash bags on the ground. And then there's tree branches on top of that. In the back, that's a little bit too much for me. So hopefully the crew will get over that way and get that.
The Interfaith Youth Group is a coalition of youth and mentors from a number of different religious backgrounds. There's a Muslim group, and there's Unitarian, Universalist, and Covenant Presbyterian, so a lot of different faith backgrounds. And the idea is to get kids together and learn about each other and learn about each other's religions through doing service work. So today we're cleaning up a neighborhood, but we're also spending time talking to each other and getting to know each other as individuals as well as representatives of our different faith organizations. And the idea is that by doing work together and by playing together, then we'll get to know each other on a more personal level and build a level of respect rather than just knowing that each other exists.
We're having a great time out here. The rain's kind of making it difficult to stay dry, but we're having a good time. We're picking up trash and planting flowers and pulling weeds around Old Town East here in the area of downtown Columbus, and it's just a great opportunity to come together with people of different faiths and from different portions of Central Ohio, because we may believe in different things and pray to a different God, but there's one thing we all can get on board with, is that we're here to serve and to do great things in the name of our faith.
we're just ordinary youth, and we're trying to come together and do something better for the community. What we're trying to do is clean up this neighborhood so that it becomes more desirable for people to live here, and people take a pride in living here. And through that, it's going to become a safer and more conducive place to raising a family. And we're hoping that by bridging out to other youth, we also start to get to know one another better and build bonds that we can use to keep going on and volunteer in the future. I think that interfaith is the only way that we can effectively change our community. So starting small as youth, I think that when we get older, we're gonna do a lot for the community if we do well today.
I'm a community neighbor, and I am just really enjoying seeing all the faces out here helping us today to clean up our community. It's really exciting to see young people out here really, knowing how important it is to keep your community clean. And I'm also a garden coordinator of a community garden here just locally, and we just planted our vegetable gardens for this year. So seeing everybody out is just very encouraging to continue what we're doing to help the neighborhood out. So I'm excited to see everyone, and I hope to see you back whenever we can have you.
This is just so much to take in. I'm almost like not really here. I feel like I'm watching a movie, and I know it's happening right here. I've got that little distance, if you know what I mean. I'm sure when everybody goes, I'll sit down and probably just cry or something like that. But right now, I'm just using the momentum of everybody being here and just trying to clean up as much as we can.
Yeah, go ahead. You can start putting those ones in.
This town that we're planting it in, they need help making it beautiful, so we're just gonna do it for them. And it's like really fun to just helping, thinking about it. You feel like you're a big help, even though it's a little job.
I think it's a beautiful idea because what it does is it keeps a lot of the youth out of the streets, and because there's so many gangs that's running rapid around the neighborhood, and this possibly could make some of the kids that's in the neighborhood, they see what their other peers are doing. It might give them an idea of, hey, maybe I can do something positive myself. I see my peers trying to do something positive, so it can actually possibly help them to change their attitude and the bad things that they're doing. So it's good for the youth to see other youth to doing positive things. So I think it's a great idea, and it also makes the neighborhood look a lot better, because there's a lot of abandoned properties in the neighborhood, and what this does is it helps bring the area up, and up the code, and different things like that, and it'll keep some of the landlords from doing upgrading their properties, because the kids helping out as much as they can. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Today I think we had a pretty good turnout. We had lots of people come, and when we were going around the neighborhood, lots of people came out of their houses and thanked us, and we even had a few people just join in who's lived in this neighborhood.
I've never been a part of anything where we cleaned up neighborhoods with a bunch of religions and churches together. So I was glad to be a part of this, and I'm glad Sammy invited me, and I just feel really good about what we did. And it just, I don't know, I felt glad, and it was a good day, and I think we did a lot.
Interfaith thing is really good. It brings people together, and what you do in the community is really good. It makes people feel nice and feel proud what you've done for other people.
It was for everyone, and no one was out, and how we went around and just picked up trash for people and helped them out. It was pretty fun.
So this is basically Saturday morning, and we woke up around 7 o'clock and went to Home Depot and got all the flowers and everything. and did not imagine that this will go this way, like how many organizations are supporting this event today. When we started thinking about it like 2 or 3 months ago in our first meeting, we were thinking just doing a painting of a house, and it came out to be the whole big project of cleaning a whole neighborhood, and all these youth and people are so excited and so supportive. It was a little raining this morning and still people did not give up. And I think this is the whole intention and the spirit of the project, that we want to help, we want to know and be there whenever we need each other in any time. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see that, you know, it's coming along, and I'm looking forward to have the youth leadership, the youth to take the positions of this organization and plan for the further activities and seminars and conferences, and actually more service projects like this in the future. And I hope this will go a long way.
Columbus Interfaith Youth Group is a great idea. As the old saying goes, as we build it, it builds us. And so our characters get built up by what we're doing, and for an adult and youth project together, this is a great project. And thank you Zerka and Lori and others who thought of this idea and brought people together.
Well, what I'd say to some of our friends out there that might have missed the opportunity today is that there's no shortage of opportunities in the future, we hope, and I encourage you to seek out opportunities like this to make a difference in your community, because there's so many times that we feel like we have to go abroad to Haiti or Chile or Honduras or other places around the world that desperately need help, when there are situations and people in our own backyards that can really benefit from the hard work of youth groups and volunteer organizations, and it's just a really good opportunity to get out here and make a difference in your home community.